What's happening? Joe here with some free daily leans and picks. For my premium picks and my strongest plays, head over to joesleansandpicks.com. All right, well, let's get into it on this Monday, December 21st of 2020. So our free pick today is between the Steelers and Bengals. I'm taking the over 40.5 total points for that game, and I'll get into that in a minute. But our leans for the day come from the college basketball slate, where I lean towards Wofford plus 6.5. Jacksonville University and the Kansas State game, leaning towards that game going over. Got some good offense in that game, and I think that one's going to go over at 133.5. And our third lean of the day is the Georgia State college basketball game, and we're leaning towards them minus 10 as they've been looking really well to start the year. So our first lean of the day is Wofford at plus 6.5. So what we have on them is they've been actually shooting the three ball very well. They've been knocking them down at a 35% clip this season so far, and they've actually been taking an extraordinary amount of three-point shots per game, as well as their offense relies on the three ball. Texas A&M's defense is actually a pretty good one. However, their defense is giving up that three ball at a 35% clip as well. So do the math. Wofford should be knocking down their threes this game. Scheduling differences. So Wofford has played the tougher schedule, that's for sure. Texas A&M comes in at 4-1 record with one loss, but their one loss was to the one good team they played in TCU, and they actually got blown out by TCU. Wofford lost to Richmond early in the year, but they were in that game the entire time. I believe they lost by 5 points, and Richmond is a team that is a very good team all the way around and are ranked actually number 19th right now. So I'm taking Wofford at plus 6.5 in this one. For our second lean of the day, I'm taking the over at 133.5 in the Jacksonville University and Kansas State college basketball game. So their team averages. Jacksonville's averaging around 74 points right now, where Kansas State's averaging around 67. Jacksonville has been scoring, but against better competition, they've kind of struggled a little bit. And Kansas State is clearly the better team here. I look to see them bounce back a little bit on the offensive side, as they were blown out by 30 points at home against Baylor in their last game. A couple things to look out for is the Kansas State defense is actually struggling right now, and against the spread, they are 2-6 in their games this season. So with the spread being around minus 10 for Kansas State, I think the safer play here is to just take the over, as Jacksonville should put up some points, and Kansas State will look to bounce back and put up some points as well. I see this over being hit pretty easily here. And our final lean of the day before we get into the free pick is Georgia State, and we're leaning towards them at minus 10. They're actually a really good team. They're coming in with a 5-1 record. They've beat Georgia Tech this year, and they've also beat Mercer. They're an absolute beast against the spread at home, winning 15 of 22 matchups, or of their last 22 matchups against the spread at home. They've also been shooting the three ball at around a 38% clip, which is pretty impressive. And the College of Charleston is actually giving up the three ball at around 35% clip as well. So Georgia State should be hitting their shots in this game. And, the College of Charleston, they've had some offensive troubles this year. I don't see them keeping up with Georgia State in this game at all. I think Georgia State takes this one pretty easy. And our free pick of the day, coming at you with some Monday Night Football action between the Steelers and Bengals. I think this game's over is going to hit at 40.5 for sure. The Steelers should come out hot, as they've lost each of the last two games, bringing their record to 11-2. Is this an important game for Pittsburgh? Yes. This is a very important game, even though it's against a Bengals team that is not very good. A win here for the Steelers clinches the division. And also, you got a Buffalo Bills team who was just right behind the Steelers in the standings for the second seed. And the Steelers are going to want to win this game to kind of keep that second seed in their eyes. So I think the over hits here if the Bengals score at least 7 points. I think the Steelers are going to put up a lot of points. But the spread at minus 14 is scary. And I'll tell you why. So I think the Steelers are going to put up a lot of points, but that spread at 14 is a tough one because I could see, the Steelers being up 3 scores late in the game, and the Bengals just put together a fluky drive, come down, score a touchdown or a field goal or whatever to bring it back down to like a 2-score game or a 10-point game, and then all of a sudden, that minus 14 spread is just out the window. So I like the over here. I think it's going to hit, and it should be a good one tonight. And those are our free leans and pick of the day here at Joe's Picks. For more of our premium picks, strongest plays, and more, head over to joesleansandpicks.com. Tomorrow we'll be back with you with some more free daily leans and picks, and we'll see you.